May be dealing with storms, it doesn't compare to this. Rain this week has flooded Houston and several other cities in Texas. Cars are covered in water. Some stranded motorists forced to climb on top of their car roofs to escape the floodwaters. So far, the storms are being blamed for at least 11 deaths, and the governor of Texas has now declared 37 counties as disaster areas. Now, as more of these frightening images continue to come out, agencies across the country, including right here in Utah, are volunteering to help out. Good for Utah's Kimberly Nelson in the Good for Utah backyard tonight with that story. Kimberly?
That's right, Don. This disaster in Houston being called the worst flooding Texas has seen in the last 30 years. And that's why a group of volunteers from the American Red Cross of Utah have headed out to the Lone Star State to help out. More than 10 inches of rain in a matter of hours drowned parts of Houston, leaving thousands racing to escape the rushing waters. The epic downpour triggering flash floods that killed 4 people in the Houston area. The death toll in Texas and Oklahoma now up to 18. At least a dozen others still missing. Over the weekend, more than 220 people spent their Memorial Day in Red Cross shelters in the 2 states. We spoke with one Red Cross volunteer from Utah that's currently based in Wichita Falls.
We got hit up here sooner, and we've recovered sooner.
Stan Rosenzweig is overseeing several shelters along the Texas-Oklahoma border, but he expects to be sent down to the Houston area later this week.
In fact, this morning, I sent 4 emergency response vehicles full of bottled water and cleanup kits and bleach. Each one of those vehicles had 75 bottles of bleach and 75 cleanup kits.
Stan says from the update he received Tuesday, the Red Cross has already spent $3 million to help the residents of Texas, many of whom lost everything in the floodwaters. He says these floods should serve as a reminder for Utahns to be prepared.
We in Utah, we're going to face big things like that, and it's important to remind people that they should get trained. Training is free. They should go to, redcross.org/Utah and sign up to learn how to protect themselves in a disaster. So, because the more that the population knows, the easier it's going to be for us to help them.
For more information on the preparedness training, or if you would like to make a donation, Stan promises to spend it wisely. Log on our website, goodforutah.com. Reporting live in the Good for Utah backyard, I'm Kimberly Nelson. All right.